And when you call or order online, be sure to use the promo code MyPillow to get a generous 25% discount on your entire order.
Call the number on the screen right now or go to MyPillow.com. Find out why America is falling in love with the world's most comfortable pillow, MyPillow.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Closed captioning is provided by...
What would you call an ordinary breakfast pastry that's been wrapped in a flaky crust, stuffed with a gooey center, toasted up all golden brown, then given a delicious design? A toaster strudel. Pillsbury toaster strudel. So delicious, so fun. My daughter's grabbing from your plate. Lemon burst, blackberry harvest, and a long... I can't imagine where she is. Aren't you correct? Found her. Yoplait Original, 25 flavors for you to love.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Jennifer Russell says her son's father, Isaac Villalobos, damaged her front door when he pounded on it with his fists. Isaac claims he thought his son's safety was in jeopardy.
And the door got broken. The next day she called me and said the door was broken. So who's supposed to pay for that? Well, I thought my son's safety was at risk. Well, you were wrong. Your son's safety wasn't in jeopardy. Well, I've always been taught you don't pull anyone by their arm because you could pull the socket out of their arm. No, you don't pull the socket out of their arm. You pull their arm out of their socket. Whatever it is. His arm wasn't out of the socket, was it? No, it wasn't, but he was screaming terribly. Let me explain something to you, Mr. Villalobos. You can't do what you do. What you do is you confuse this 8-year-old. When did you bring him back to his mother? The next day. The next day was December 24th. How long did he stay with his mother? Until the day after Christmas. And he was okay? Yes, he was. Didn't have any arms out of the socket, no broken bones, no cuts and bruises, no anything else? No. And when was the last time you had him for more than a day? Every week. Who filed a petition for custody? Jennifer. Why? I'm not sure. You want to tell him?
Can I tell the story how it really went from the time the door incident?
Sure.
Okay. So he said his dad was coming, and I asked for the phone again, and I said he better not be coming, and I went back upstairs because I didn't want to lose my patience, and before I went upstairs, I have a latch lock on the top of my door. I latched it, and I went upstairs so he didn't fly out my door when his dad pulled up. Meanwhile, he sat at the window, the front of the window where he claims the Christmas tree was. The Christmas tree was in the corner of the living room, not in front of the window. There was no tree in front of the window, actually. There was a chair in front of the window.
Yeah, you could tell that from looking at Mr. Villalobos' face right
Well,
now.
I just wanted to make that clear. So from there, I went upstairs, like I said, after I latched the door, and I come back down, and he's still on the phone. I saw Rich, and he approached Christopher as I was coming down the stairs, and I knew his dad was there because I heard the banging at the door. So I go to the door immediately, but Rich had taken the phone like this out of Christopher's hand. So he took the phone and gives it to me because I had been asking for it. The dad was there. There was no need for the phone. I'm trying to unlock the door. The little latch, the latch slides over. So you have to lift it up. Well, he's hitting the door, and the latch keeps slipping out of my hand. So I can't open it, and I'm saying, quit banging on the door. And yes, Christopher was screaming because he had lost his phone, but nobody touched him. Nobody grabbed him, you know. He was perfectly fine. We're all standing there like, I'm trying to get the door, and there's a lot of commotion. Of course he's screaming. So when the door finally opens...
Because his father's making him into a spoiled little brat.
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
But we're all standing there like, what the heck? And I'm like, quit hitting the door.
Did you take his phone away?
Oh, he lost the phone, thank God. But I was accused of stealing
I wouldn't let him have another
phone.
phone.
Well, never. I told him not to even bring that phone to my house.
I would not let him have another phone.
We've got six lines in our house that he could use. There's plenty of phones, and there's always cell phones. I've never kept him from his dad, calling his dad, ever. But, so when the door opens, he runs into his father's arms, and my door's busted. I was worried about the door.
He's got to pay for the door.
Right.
Miss Russell, he's got to pay for the door. Whatever happened, your son wasn't injured, your son wasn't hurt,
No,
he wasn't protecting him. Even if I believed him, it turned out that what he said he saw, he misinterpreted.
My son would never be hurt in my home.
Just a minute. So if I believed him, which I don't, because I'm watching his face through this side of my eye, I believed him. He was mistaken, he has to pay for the door, and I don't believe him. And I think that you have to have a very clear order from the family court as to who has primary parenting responsibility, unless Mr. Villalobos can understand that with regard to child rearing, two separated parents have to speak in a united way to an 8-year-old and not let one parent pit the child against the other. That's absolutely the wrong thing to happen.
And that's what's happened.
Of course, that's not difficult to figure out. And if that's been happening, then the family court, in the best interest of the child, not in your best interest, but in the best interest of the child, determine who the primary parent is and who the decision-making parent is, because clearly his father can't do that. And if his father can't do it, then he shouldn't be able to confuse this boy, because he'll grow up to be a bum. He'll grow up with no rules. He'll grow up with no sense of right and wrong, because he feels as if he has one parent that's going to let him do whatever he wants to do, especially in your house.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Did you report that to the family court? Bruises? I called Jennifer and asked her what happened. And what did Jennifer say to you?
And later today,
did you give her any money
I gave
for
her
it?
$300. That's a lie.
I believe him. How can you believe him? He's straight up lying here.
it comes Judy set up sedan. Johan, the 600 horsepower sports that likes to hug curves. Your curves. Meet me at the island.
I'm Miss Brown. I'm so chocolatey. I'm giving away money to make people like me. And I was like, watch your mouth. She's my friend. Friend is a strong word.
Chocolate just got more irresistible. Find the all-brown bag and you can win. Are you tired of wearing reading glasses? If you're between the ages of 50 and 60 and have normal vision, you may qualify for a vision correction procedure at no cost to you that could eliminate your need for reading glasses, just by taking part in a medical research study. Call the office of Dr. James Katz of the Midwest Center for Sight and Test Claims to find out if you qualify for a vision correction procedure as part of a medical research study. Call 800-578-5710. 800-578-5710. Now is the time to make the switch to Xfinity Voice, only from Comcast. Get reliable voice for less than what you're paying the phone company. And get Xfinity Voice for just $14.99 a month for 6 months. You'll get the peace of mind and safety of a home phone with advanced features like caller ID on your TV and call waiting at no extra cost. Plus, enjoy the best call service. So call 1-866-565-4869 and get unlimited local calling. Keeping in touch has never been easier. Sign up today for the great low price of $14.99 a month for 6 months. Start saving over the phone company. With Xfinity Voice, you'll get reliable service, safety and peace of mind, the best call clarity, and unlimited local calling. Or step up to Xfinity Voice Unlimited and get readable voice text messages. Send and receive text using the Xfinity mobile app at no extra cost. Call 1-866-565-4869 and make the switch now. Tonight, a local hero. Guns down. Everyone talks about and let's make sure we find the sinner on new CSI New York. Then the final 2 episodes of Blue Bloods will pack a punch. And that's not the only hit. Phillips said he knows what to hit on you. Gangsta justice is very efficient. You sit this one out, and there's no longer a price on your head. I can't just stand by. On new CSI New York and Blue Bloods. CBS tonight, 9/8 Central. Real cases. Jennifer Russell says her son's father, Isaac Villalobos, damaged her front door when he pounded on it with his fists. Isaac claims he thought his son's safety was in jeopardy.
How much was the door? How much was the door?
I have to and here's the note from my landlord stating that he wants it replaced with a deposit.
What do you want, Mr. Villalobos? I just want to show you some pictures of my son. I don't want to see pictures of his son. Is he showing pictures of his son? Yes. Injured? Tell me how he was injured that day. I picked him up from his mother's, and he told me that... Don't tell me what he told you. I don't care what he told you. Okay, he told me that... I don't care what he told you. Okay. What is the picture? I don't care what he told you. I picked him up from his mother's, and I asked him what happened. Did you report that, Mr. Villalobos, to the family court? Bruises that you saw on his back? I called Jennifer and asked her what happened, and what did Jennifer say to you? She said that he caused it. He, the boy. to do what you think tonight. He didn't cause that. You mean the bruises and scratches? Mr. Villalobos. Mm-hmm. You want to know, sir, that your son was injured at the hands of his mother or at the hands of this gentleman. You would never have returned him to his mother the next day. Never. Never have returned him to his mother the next day if you legitimately believe that either one of these two people were responsible for these injuries. That's baloney. You know it and I know it. Judging for the plaintiff for the amount of $1,500. That's all.
Well, hopefully he'll straighten up and fly right.
I hope she takes the money and gets a good lawyer.
For my son's sake, if not his own.
Because we're going to go to court for child stuff.
You know, and show him the right way. Otherwise he'll be, he'll be supervised.
And now the next case.
Pritchard versus Matisse. Step forward.
Heather Pritchard is suing her ex-boyfriend, Douglas Matisse, for stealing her quad runner and for wrecking her car.
Miss Pritchard, you and Mr. Matisse were in a relationship. The relationship didn't work out. He left. And when he left, he took with him a quad, one of those off-the-road vehicles. You say that the quad was purchased by him as a gift for your 7-year-old. In addition, you claim that sometime months before the breakup, he drove and damaged your car and you wanted to fix it. Mr. Matisse says that this is not a toy, this off-the-road vehicle. It's certainly not meant for a child of 7. It is. He paid for it. That's why he took it. And with regard to the car, while he acknowledges that he damaged your car, he purchased another car for you to replace the car that he had in fact damaged, albeit an inexpensive car, but you accepted that car. That's your defense. Now, he doesn't deny that. You paid cash for the quad.
Yes.
How big is it?
The 222 cc. So I mean, it's a full-size quad.
Is that correct? Yes. Well, how would you expect your 7-year-old to ride that?
You can see pictures of any evidence that I have that. Let me see it.
You never rode a lawn.
Of course not.
He rode it with his brothers purchased for his brothers and himself, not just my son.
For whose brothers?
My son's brothers.
Who do they live with?
They're Doug's other sons. They live with their mother.
Oh, okay. He can't ride this thing himself.
He rode with us. Yes, he rode with us.
Fine. You don't get the quad back. Quad belongs to him. He bought it. He paid for it. He has 2 sons who are able to use it. Your 7-year-old is not. Now let's move on to the car. When was the accident with the car?
August 28th.
And you acknowledge, sir, that the accident was your fault?
Yes, it was my fault.
When did you purchase this other car?
It was like a month after.
Sometime in September?
Yeah.
What kind of car did he purchase?
He did not purchase a vehicle. I purchased a vehicle with my student loan money. It was $600, and it's a Volkswagen Cabriolet.
Did you give her any money
I gave
for
her
it?
$300.
That's a lie.
Do you still have that car?
Yes, I do.
Good. So what are you complaining about?
Judge Judy continues in a moment. Closed captioning is provided by
Monikey's personal pricing on brakes. I'll tell you what I can spend. I do my best to make it work. I'm back on the road safely. And I saved you money on the brakes. Personal pricing.
Oh, I'm sticky and uncomfortable. Try Gold Bond powder. Medicated to protect, absorb, even relieve itching. Think Bond. Gold Bond.
real cases.
Me for all the little things, like everyone knows how to turn on the dishwasher. Happy Mother's Day, family.
Buy any KFC 10-piece meal or larger and get a free double chocolate chip cake.
If you stash chips like a squirrel stashes nuts, you may be muddled with allergies. Try Zyrtec liquid gels. Nothing starts working faster than Zyrtec relieves allergy symptoms for 24 hours. Zyrtec, love the air.
Introducing new Fresh Take, craft natural cheese with flavorful spices and breadcrumbs, all to help you make something amazing.